Now we arrive at the heart of all this. Why did Jesus really allow the demons to enter the pigs? The answer is going to blow your mind. Jesus was sending a triple message. First, to the demons, you have no power here. You can ask, you can beg, but I decide. Second, to the people, look at what the enemy wants to do to you. Total destruction. But I have the power to stop it. And third, to that delivered man, and to you today, your life is worth more than 1,000 herds of pigs, worth more than any material possession, worth more than anything in this world. Jesus crossed a stormy sea, arrived in hostile territory, confronted a legion of demons, allowed the loss of fortune and livestock, all for one man. One single man that society had thrown away. A man who lived among the dead, who hurt himself, who was considered a lost cause. But to Jesus, that man was worth everything. And you're worth everything to him too. Let me take you deeper. The word legion that the demons used was a Roman military term. A Roman legion had between 3,000 and 6,000 soldiers. This man was inhabited by an army of demons. And yet, Jesus didn't need an elaborate ritual. He didn't need to fast for 40 days. He didn't need a team of prayer warriors. He just spoke. One word from Jesus has more power than an army of demons. Do you understand the magnitude of this? Everything that has you bound today, every mental stronghold, every addiction, every destructive pattern, every accusing voice, all of that submits to the authority of Christ. Not because the demons want to, but because they have to. They recognize his absolute lordship. The question is, do you? And here's the final secret. The truth that changes everything. Jesus allowed the pigs to die because he wanted it to be absolutely clear that he came to save people, not things. He came to redeem souls, not economies. He came to restore identities, not preserve systems. The Pharisees were scandalized when Jesus healed on the Sabbath because they valued tradition more than a person's healing. The people of Gadara were scandalized because they valued pigs more than a man's freedom. And today, many are scandalized by the gospel because it asks them to value the right things, to put God first, to prioritize eternity over the temporal, to let go of what's destroying them, even if it seems valuable. Think about this. Those pigs were going to die eventually anyway. They were going to be slaughtered for food, but their death that day served an eternal purpose. It was a living parable. It was a visual lesson that has impacted millions throughout the centuries. Their death wasn't in vain. It revealed the destructive nature of the enemy and the saving power of Christ. And here's the direct application for your life today. There may be things in your life that need to die so you can live fully. Relationships that are drowning you. Habits that are destroying you. Mindsets that keep you chained. Jesus is willing to allow those things to run off the cliff and drown in the sea so that you can be sitting clothed and in your right mind at his feet. The delivered man wanted to go with Jesus. It's understandable. After what he experienced, he wanted to stay close to his deliverer. But Jesus told him something revolutionary in Mark chapter 5. Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you. Jesus sent him as a living witness, as walking evidence of God's transforming power. And that man went and began proclaiming the Decapolis, a region of 10 cities, everything Jesus had done for him. And everyone was amazed. Do you see what happened? The man who was the terror of the region became the evangelist of the region. The one who caused fear now brought hope. The one who was chained now freed others with his testimony. That's the mission of everyone who has been delivered by Christ. Not to stay silent, not to hide your testimony, but to proclaim the wonders of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, as 1 Peter chapter 2 says.
If this message spoke to you today, that wasn't an accident. God brought you here, right now, because there's more he wants to show you. You feel that stirring in your spirit. Don't let it stop here. Click the link popping up right now to watch the full message. I promise you, what comes next is going to take your faith to the next level and give you the breakthrough you've been praying for. Here's the thing. You're not here just to consume content. You're here to be part of a movement. This faith community we're building needs your voice, your testimony, your prayers, Your comments. They're changing lives and encouraging believers who are fighting the same battles you are. So I'm challenging you to do 3 things. First, drop a comment right now. Tell me, what hit home for you in this message? Or just type Amen, so I know God spoke to your heart. Your comment isn't just for me. It's going to encourage thousands of people scrolling through, looking for hope. Second, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Not because I need the numbers, but because you need this consistent word in your life. We drop fresh messages every week that are going to impact your walk, your family, and your purpose. Don't let distraction steal what God has for you. And third, share this with someone who needs it. That family member, that coworker going through a tough season. You could be the answer to their prayer today. Be bold and share it. Remember, God didn't bring you this far to leave you hanging. Click that video showing up now and keep receiving everything He's got lined up for you today. May God's favor be upon you, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed.